This webinar is going to change your life. We're going to be going over so much information on how to develop yourself personally, in your business, spiritually. This is going to be about personal development. This is going to be about investing in you, showing you how to learn the skills that you need to change your life. The question is, are you ready? Are you still afraid of how powerful you are? Do you still think it's impossible to make your dreams come true and have whatever you want in life? Do you still not understand that you are the creator of your reality? I'm here to tell you my story and how my investment paid off and how I became empowered in everything that I did. I became the best me I could be, and I want to show you how you can be the best you can be. So we're going to be going over a few things. I want to tell you a story, so that way you know that it's possible. You know that it's possible to do this. I want to tell you about my friends. I have one friend. All his life, he's been obsessed with Indians and Native Americans. He loved everything about the culture, the arrows, the drums, the teepees, their way of life. He loved it, and he was so passionate about it. Everywhere he went to, he talked to people. He loved it so much that everyone was drawn to him for this. Now, normally in society, what happens when someone has this kind of interest that might seem a little bit different or out there? People say, well, you can't make money doing that. You can't make money doing that. All you're doing is Native American stuff and running around on horses. You can't make money doing that. You can't live your dream. How are you going to do that? What are you going to do? So here's what he did. He invited his friends to a campsite. And when he invited them there, he told them stories. He went through the motion as if he was actually a real Native American in the 21st century. He did it so good and so passionately that everybody loved it. So next time he decided to have one, they invited their friends. And they loved it so much that suddenly they started inviting him to all these events. And they paid him for it. And then what happened next is just crazy. They paid him thousands of dollars just to go and ride on his horse and go through Native American traditions because he was so passionate about it and so excited that everybody loved it. It was so entertaining for everybody. It really made for good entertainment. And you can do that. That is a perfect example of someone in this world who has done something that other people have said, you can't make money doing that. And he did. And he made very good money doing it. And he's still doing it to this day. And there's nothing else that he would rather do than that. I want to tell you another story. There's another one. It gets better. I have a friend of mine. She's a mom and she has a lot of kids. She was passionate about one thing in particular. She was a stay-at-home mom. And she loved giving her children different types of fruit juices. She made them homemade. She made them in her blender. She made all these different formulas and types of fruit drinks for her kids, and it made them feel really good. So she was passionate about it. Now her husband and a lot of other people in her life said, that's a nice hobby, but you're not going to make money doing that. Nobody can do that. That's impossible to do. But she kept doing it. And one day, her children's friends' parents came over, and she offered them some. And what happened next is going to blow everyone's mind. She gave people in her community so many of these drinks that a big-time investor came to visit her at her house one day. He offered her $50,000 to start her own company and invest in the company and turn it into something big. Now, a lot of you out there might have actually bought a product from this woman and not even known it. But these are just two examples, two of the many examples that are out there of when people said it was impossible to make money this way. You can't do that. That's not going to work. People don't make money that way. You've got to be more realistic. That's the thing they'll tell you, is you have to be more realistic. They'll tell you it's impossible. They'll shut you down. They'll shut down your dreams because that's what they believe. So the first thing we're going to look into this webinar, if you decide to join in, if you decide to join me for this webinar, we're going to go into psychology, because it doesn't matter what you do. If you understand how your beliefs work, and your emotions, and your thoughts, if you aren't in control of your thoughts, you're not in control of anything. You're not in control of your life, your relationships, your job, your spirituality. You are not in control of anything if you're not in control of your thoughts. So that's what I have to go over first, because it's most important to lay down the foundation on how to be successful, and it all starts out with your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. Of course, it goes into actions, which is what I'm going to go over next, is how can you take action to start your own business? It doesn't matter what your business is. It's all the same philosophy and ideas. I'm going to show you how to be a good salesman. It doesn't matter how amazing your services are. It doesn't matter how passionate you are. If you don't know sales, you're not going to make any money, and you're going to be struggling. And let's face it, money makes things easier. So much easier. If you have money, you're going to be better off. You're going to be happier. You can afford nicer stuff. You can live easier, breathe easier. And I'm going to show you how to sell it right, with good integrity, and do it the right way, with your amazing services and with your amazing products. That's what you need to know how to do, is sell. So far, we're going through personal development. We're going to learn how to control your thoughts, emotions, beliefs. And then I'm going to show you how to take action and make sales. Now, what if you're someone who doesn't really care about money? You've got everything good to go. I'll show you how to increase your audience, and how I got millions of viewers on things that a lot of people told me it was impossible to get millions of views on. I get hundreds of thousands on posts all the time, and that kind of advertisement would cost you tons in overhead. You don't want to go through with that. So I'm going to show you how to use your website and your platform to advertise and build a bigger audience base if you don't care about money. And if you do, this is also a great thing for you to learn. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you to do is how to improve your health. Because if you're not healthy, you're not going to have the energy to run a business anyways. You're going to be making the same mistakes so many business people make, and you're going to get lazy because you're going to be tired. You're going to be bogged down. So health is important too. If you're healthier, you're going to make more money because you're going to feel better, which is going to lead you to make a bigger impact on people's lives. And if you make a bigger impact and you can do more in less time and sleep less hours in the night and feel more energetic, you're going to have a more fulfilled life, you're going to accomplish more, you're going to have more time with those you love. So I'm going to show you how to restore your health back to normal too, while you maintain an amazing business, an amazing life with your new thoughts and beliefs and emotions. So after that, I'm going to show you how to manifest anything into your life you want from there on out that may not be included. All manifestations are the same. Everything that comes into your life comes into it in the same way. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. It doesn't matter if you want $100,000 or $10,000. It all comes to you the same way. And I'm going to give you the secrets to the formula, and I've never given out this much before. This is all the information you'll ever need to start your business and get things up and running. All you have to do is sign up for the webinar. There's not much time. I've got thousands of people signing up, and you need to do it now. You need to sign up now so that you can change your life and develop yourself into the person that you want to be. Because if you're not working on yourself, who else will? And if you're not in control of your thoughts, you're not in control of anything. So I urge you now, make the decision. There's not much time. Now is the time, and you've got to make it before this sells out. The clock is ticking.